tough weekend for you guys, but you've got to kind of erase it pretty quickly, don't you?
You have to. You know, we showed the ability to do that after Friday night because you got a big game Tuesday night, great crowd, great atmosphere. It's always a lot of fun. So, you know, the goal is to have a good practice on Monday and get ready to play good baseball Tuesday night.
Of course, this is one of the better offenses in all of college baseball. But what do you think things could have been altered or such with the pitching approach, or could there?
They always could be. I mean, one, tip your hat. They just really good hitters. They don't seem to go out of the zone. They don't seem to chase a whole lot. The ball's getting put in play. So when you're facing an offense like that, you got to play really good defense, which we were playing fine. But we got in those middle innings there where it was like the leadoff guy got on, it was a walk, it was HBP. Got a little hairy there, and that's when the game got out of hand. You know, we didn't lose the game in the first couple innings. They put up that big crooked number early, but, you know, we come back with the 3-run homer. We got a great game here, but then it was like free bases, and when you got good hitters like that's just a recipe of giving up runs, and that was unfortunately what we did there.
What's the message to the guys in the bullpen? I mean, obviously they're one of the best hitting teams in the country, so you had to expect a little bit of, you know, offense coming out of this team. But what's the message to those guys after a weekend like this?
Yeah. We need them all. It just shows you. I mean, we need everyone. I mean, there's if you're healthy and you got this uniform on, the bus pulls up to your stop. You know, so we're doing our best as coaches to get them ready, but they have to make sure they're ready. And don't feel sorry for yourself. Especially when you're healthy, you get a chance to pitch or play. Same thing with the position players. Like we got to get better. That's got to be the focus. Is don't wait. Well, when I go this summer, I'll work on this and that. Next year will be better. Like no. We got a lot of baseball left to play. We just hit the halfway point of the ACC. 3 of those 5 weekends are on the road, so we obviously have to show toughness. And we just got to work and just try to get better in all areas.
I think 7 and 8 in the ACC right now, as you mentioned. It's obviously a very extremely difficult league. So you do well any weekend, and all of a sudden you're really in the thick of things.
Yeah, you know, it's no doubt. I mean, I don't know who we've played in the ACC right now that's not heading to the postseason or not hosting, or, you know, the 5 teams we've played. But they're all good. I mean, even the teams that might not make the postseason, I mean, they're good. Like you're gonna have to earn it. We have EIE on the shirts and the dugout because you have to earn it every day. So we got to earn it on Monday and have a really good practice, and then obviously come out and compete Tuesday night.
What are the things that you think in these last 5 weeks you guys need to show the most improvement on if you want to be the club that you think you can be?
I think working backwards, right? Sunday we gotta shore up the day 3 starter. You know, it's been a combination of Forbes and Phillips and Liggett, and we just haven't. And so 3 talented arms that we should get Forbes back here soon. But you'd like to get a 3 innings first time through the lineup, but get us out of the gate at least. Like if we go back to the drawing board there, and then Coach Williams is always tweaking where you're using guys and who can control their own inning. I mean, Campbell gives us a chance today. We put him in a tough spot, and he minimizes, gives up 1 run. I thought that was huge. Guys that can come out with runners on base. So but we just got to keep coaching them. Like they just, this game will beat you down, and I don't want them to, like I said, to mentally shut it down or I'll get better in the summer. We need these guys, and we need them now.
On that note, I just saw Forbes right now. How's he feeling? Any chance of getting him back soon? Or
yeah, it's just it's the glove hand, and we got a little brace for it, and but his arm's in shape, but he doesn't have game experience, so we'll have to probably throw him in a sim scrimmage or something like that. And but that's a super talented arm, and just like one guy in the lineup can do wonders. One arm that gets going can have an effect on a lot of guys. So the positives, right? We got some hitters going this weekend, but it's hard. You don't ever have them all going at the same time, but you need enough going at the same time. And we were a little short this week. Felt like we just had a couple of guys that didn't have great weeks, didn't get it going, and a couple of those low offensive performances. So we just keep working.
While there is still a lot of baseball left, there's only 5 weeks left in the regular season. Where do you think this team's sense of urgency is at this moment?
Yeah, it's baseball and urgency are a little hairy when it comes to try too hard, you squeeze the bat, you don't breathe as it's a game, and you got to be able to be relaxed and play the game. So obviously how we play in the second half will tell a lot about this club. Are we tough like I want us to be? And if we can show that type of toughness, as you roll into the postseason, this team is capable of doing anything. But we need a couple arms to get going. We need to be more consistent offensively, and when we put it all together, man, we're a really good club. You just gotta be more consistent.
Got an opportunity to kind of show that toughness on Tuesday night with the rival coming in.
Yeah, they're obviously, man, they're playing phenomenal. I mean, they're doing it in all three areas, especially on the mound and especially offensively. I mean, it's they're making it look easier than it is. It's not that easy, So, but as we always say, the records, they really don't seem to come into play in this game, and you gotta run out there and play the game the right way, not let the emotion take over.
Great, appreciate that.
All right.